Every day, it seems, a stranger than last, stares back at me.
Oh, come on. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. What the hell's going on out here?
I have no idea. It just came out of nowhere. There's like no beginning or end to it.
This is bloody ridiculous. I can't take this anymore. I'm going for a walk. If it starts to move, you take the wheel.
Whatever.
Today I return to the place of my youth, to reclaim the memories I had left behind. But people carry themselves about their day with little concern for anyone but themselves. This place has never seemed so unfamiliar. Was it I who had changed? These strange new faces, this distant laughter, and everything has gotten itself in a hurry. The houses have grown so far apart, the lawns left unkept, strip malls everywhere. It was as though I had never been there, my memories no longer my own. They look at me as if an unwelcomed intruder upon their time. I have only but a picture in my mind left to remind me of how the way things were. I should never have left. Where my house used to stand, I found a child, barely breaching the age of 10. Sitting by the curb, he watches life pass him by. I approach, but he runs away, for he cannot see past this old age I've acquired. This was where I was born, where it seemed I would live forever, where I would run to the park after every school day, where I discovered I could bleed, where my bike was stolen twice, where my dog died early one morning, where schoolyard bonds were made and loyalties were never broken, only tested, where my mother spent lazy afternoons with me in her arms, where I planted a tree to watch it grow, where my father would carry me on his shoulders and never get tired, where we watched thunderstorms, where we lived atop of the grocers, where things were being written and not just read. I remember when things were new, but there is no peace here anymore, only regrets for all the things I hadn't done and all the words I hadn't spoken. My friends are all gone to seek their futures. My neighbors have long since passed away, and the world, it seems, has gotten itself a purpose, leaving me behind, homeless, with only memories to keep me warm. I waited patiently, sitting by the old schoolyard. Maybe someone will recognize me, but no one did. Now, this is my old school, where I held the promise of tomorrow. I can still hear their voices, where we could measure our futures against our own imaginations, and believe that the world will remember us. But the schoolyard is but a vacant lot now, and I strain to remember the names of my best friends. This was where I endlessly gazed out to sea and indulged in the sweet wonder of the unknown. But I have known. This was the night at the beach, where I told her that I would forever love her. Where we made an oath so solemn that our fingernails would sink deep within our skins and shivers would run down our spines. A promise that we'd stay young forever. This is where I broke her heart.
Run after her, you fool!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Only sadness lingers upon these choices, which I shall never have again. The words never spoken. And so I attempt to count the infinite stars, to let myself be moved by the things I see in people I meet, to laugh for no reason whatsoever, to rise after I have fallen, to deny logic, to believe in magic, to not be afraid anymore, to breathe, to learn, to forget, and to smile. I remember the sun, the warmth, the memory of summer days. Where have they all gone to? Where have I gone to, and why have I grown so frail? The child, unaware of the precious time giving him. What will become of him if he chooses to remain? What will remain of him if he chooses to become? It got cold here all of a sudden. Is there no one left to comfort me? Do you miss my smile? Or the way I watched you dance? Do you miss how I made you laugh? Or the way I made you cry? Do you still carry my taste on your lips? Do you still wake up and reach for me? Do you still fear the dark? Fear I'd let go. But you hear me if I whispered, if I cried, if I held you near, or touched your hand. I'm sorry for every time I've held back my warmth, every time I've lost my temper, every time I've made you feel unwanted, every time I failed you. Do you know how much I miss you, how much I need you?
People don't change. They just get older.
You have died, and I'm still here, seeing the world through your eyes.
It's gonna be all right.